Hey, sorry, I totally I got caught up in something and I didn't realize I had already created a live. Yeah. Forgive me. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So right now I'm going to be doing a ClairTarot reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for your cross watchers. I had asked the collective energy what this reading is going to be about. I was told get ready for the fallout. I don't know what the fallout is from. It sounds concerning. It really does, because typically when I hear the term fallout, nothing positive is associated with it. So let's just get into the reading and see what this is about. See if we can get you guys some clarity. I'm hoping no one resonates with this if it's something that's going to be super negative. I really, I would like a peaceful type of reading for you. Cancer has been through so much over the past year. Okay. Over the past year, y'all have been through so much in these readings. And I kind of just want something happy for you at this point. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm kind of liking this. I am kind of liking what I'm seeing right now. Okay. All right. Yes, this is making me genuinely smile. Okay, this is making me genuinely smile. I'm liking this. I am definitely, well, okay. Let me just go ahead and pull more cards before I get myself all excited, only to have myself slam back down to reality. Like, no, girl, you misread that. No, but I like the positivity. I mean, granted, I'm not just a love and light individual, but I liked the positive feel of those first three cards. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Okay. So here goes. Card number 44, attraction. So it seems under the shadows of that moon energy. Moon energy is dark energy. It's not evil energy. It's just dark. There's been some stuff going on. Attraction. You're attracting to yourself some really good things. Okay. It seems as though at this point you're shifting whatever negativity, whatever yuck that you've experienced, you're shifting it into something much more positive for you. Okay. It doesn't necessarily mean that all of a sudden the pain and confusion and whatever else you were experiencing is suddenly gone. It just means you're probably having a better time coping. You're probably able to better process the need to heal from whatever it is you went through. Now, card number 19, feel loved and proud. This always weirds me out because where are the nipples? It's just weird. It looks and feels weird to me. So, Naz, card number 19. Feel loved and proud. It seems as though there has been a period where you felt zero growth, where you felt very stagnant, where life kind of lost its color and meaning. And at this point, you're taking care of those aspects, okay? You're allowing yourself to move forward slowly but surely. You're allowing yourself to move forward. Only thing is, make sure, take care not to hold on to something that is attempting to fly free. I don't know if it's a part of you is attempting to fly free, free yourself from your preconceived notions of how your life is supposed to go, expectations of circumstance, of people, of whatever it is. There is a little bit of concern that you're still somewhat struggling to fully let go. Okay. And, that's not necessarily a bad thing, just something you should keep your attention on, so that it doesn't turn into something that begins to hamper your growth. Okay. So card number 13, power of attraction. Again, you're attracting love back to yourself. Okay. Self-love, self-respect, self-acceptance. Card number 44 and card number 13, 1 + 3 is 4. So reiterating, repeating, reflecting, attraction, 4 and 4. This is about you really allowing yourself to see your reflection. Okay. This is not an ugly thing. This is not supposed to be a painful thing per se. Sometimes if looking at your reflection, the truth of who you are, feels painful to you, it's because there's still a part of you that, a part of your perception that needs to be adjusted, recalibrated. You're not a bad person. You're not. There's no one is ever really truly a bad person. The ones who society would call bad people, they're usually a product of their environment. This is not to say that we don't hold them accountable for their poor life choices. This is to help us understand none of us are intrinsically broken, flawed, worthless, waste of time, or any of those other ugly things that some people like to say. Even those of us who struggle with addiction, and let's be honest, all of us are addicts. Every single last human being is an addict. We just vary in degree of struggling with that addiction and the way that addiction is expressed. Okay. We like to fixate and think that addiction simply has to do with drugs or sex or, no. Some of us are addicted to drama. Some of us are addicted to our suffering. Some of us are addicted to hurting unnecessarily. Addiction, all of us are addicted to something. One way or another, you have some sort of addiction that you like to try and hide. Okay. So be honest with yourself. You don't have to do any, freaking, I don't know how many step program and confess to people how you failed in some way. No, it's just you looking at yourself, fully looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing yourself for who you are, an amazing person. Okay. So let's see. So again, 4. Card number 4, acceptance. It's time for you to allow yourself to receive your spiritual abundance in all its forms. Receive support, receive love, receive acknowledgement. Just receive, you have to stop blocking it. Cancer has a tendency to struggle with things that have to do with people that you consider family. And sometimes it's not even like people you consider family. Cancer, and I have Cancer in my chart, a major placement in my chart. We have a tendency to really, really, really go out of our way to accommodate other people without them ever asking us to. We want to make sure everyone feels comfortable. We want to make sure everyone has their needs attended to. And that's just who we are. There's nothing bad about it, so long as you allow this to also circle back around and be done for you. That's the one thing Cancer really, really struggles with, where we have no problem doing it for others, but the moment others try and do it for us, we're like, oh, no, don't inconvenience yourself. What if it's not an inconvenience? What if you allowing other people to love you in the way that you love others is helping them to not feel obligated, helping them to not feel as though they're indebted to you. Okay. Maybe this is their own way of expressing their appreciation for you, and you not allowing them to do this, to love you and support you in the way that you want and need. It's hurtful. Okay. It's hurtful. Also, it might be rooted in a fear that if I allow someone to do this for me, they're going to hold it over me. And no, even when people choose to do that, even when people have that type of character, no. Okay. This was a lesson that was very, very difficult for me to learn, where in the past, anytime someone offered to help, it came with strings attached. And I knew if I accept your help, I know, man, this is going to bite me in the ass later. I'd rather suffer. I would rather suffer and do it myself, because your help, it's not help. It's prepayment for some other thing that you're going to have me do later. And it really ruined my perception of how other people are. It was so easy for me to make a blanket judgment and be like, everyone's like this. If anyone helps, it's going to just be ugly later on. And that's so not true. You can't allow the few people who are rotten apples, who aren't offering help. They're offering their pocket for you to jump into. You can't allow them to ruin the entirety of your human experience. There will be people in your life who will help because it feels right to help. Discern the difference. When you know that someone is helping because later on they're going to be collecting, you're going to have to owe them. And whatever they gave you, the price you're going to pay for that is going to be totally misaligned. Like if they lend you $5, and this is just like a ridiculously obnoxious example, they give you $5 because you forgot your lunch. And then later on, they expect you to loan them, to give them, loan 50,000. Yeah, there are people like that. Like, remember that one time you were starving? Who was there for you? I now need you to co-sign on a $50,000 loan. No. Let me just vomit that back up. Here's your $5. So yeah, don't let people like that have that kind of hold on you. It's now 100% at 11:11. Love it. So card number 23, panacea. There's a solution for every problem. So there it is, you rising, and there will be people who will try and lasso your foot and drag you back down, and it's up to you if you'll allow them, okay? They may be able to successfully lasso your foot, but the beautiful thing about Cancer is you come equipped with claws. Cut the rope. Cut the rope. Joy. She fighting the cat. I know what you did, little girl. I heard him meowing. I know what you did. She's hiding under the blanket now. She ran to one of my kids and is hiding under his blanket. Joy! Sorry, guys. Okay, so you can cut that. Cut that. Don't allow them to do this to you. Don't allow them to weigh you down and keep you held down. When it's time for your rise, allow yourself to rise. Card number 26, relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Pull all your energy back to you. Okay? You need to begin allowing yourself to get comfortable with making this statement. When someone who has helped you in the past is now trying to insist that you owe them, okay? And it's unreasonable. It's not a fair exchange. You have to become comfortable with saying, had I known that your help had strings attached, I would not have accepted it. Please forgive me for misunderstanding your integrity and character, but I owe you nothing further. Hey, you got to say it. You got to say it. If I had known Your help came with strings, unreasonable strings attached. I would have never accepted it. And please forgive me for misunderstanding your character and integrity. It's pull your energy back. Don't allow them to make you feel guilty. Okay? If what they're asking for, the assistance they're asking for, is in alignment with what you're willing to do, if it's not unreasonable, by all means, help. It's nice to be able to help again, help back. But even if it is reasonable, if it's not something that you're able to do, it's okay for you to say that. I wish I could help, and I so appreciate that you helped me in the past. I'm just not able to do that right now. If I could, I would. Don't martyr yourself, okay? Don't martyr yourself, Cancer. So, card number 38, abundance. You're entering a phase of just the most beautiful self-love, self-healing. You don't have to have mastered the self-loving. You don't have to have been fully healed for you to be able to allow your abundance in, for you to be willing and able to give creation permission to allow beautiful things into your life. You deserve it. You deserve it. Whatever you've done in the past that has made you appear or feel like you're a questionable person, that maybe you have a reduced amount of self-worth or whatever it is, and maybe people go through that kind of thing, let that go, okay? Just let it go. You don't have to continue staying as a prisoner to that moment in your life. You can give yourself permission to go forward, to walk forward in life, to allow good things to happen. You don't have to keep punishing yourself. You don't have to marry yourself to such misery and suffering. And now I'm kind of getting, maybe it's your own self-doubt that keeps lassoing your foot and trying to drag you down. Maybe it's not someone outside of you. Maybe it's something within you that feels as though it's not okay for you to move forward. It's not okay for good things to happen for you. That you've now begun to identify with the wounds that have been inflicted since I don't know when, and it's scary to move forward. There's so much unknown when it comes to the healing process. And sometimes the healing is more painful than the actual infliction of the injury. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to acknowledge that you're afraid. It's okay to feel as though, what if I can't handle it? Well, what if you can? You will never know until you actually go through it, right? You don't know your actual strength until you have no choice but to be strong. And Cancer, you've been strong this whole time. You've been strong this whole time. You've allowed yourself to really, really pull in some distorted views of yourself. Very, very distorted views of yourself. And no one's going to be able to change that until you choose to change it, until you allow yourself to give yourself permission to change, to move forward from it. And your soul can keep bringing people to you to try and get you to see yourself and your journey differently, but nothing's going to shift until you let go. I mean, you kind of got that in a death grip. And unless you let go, have you ever seen when a crab hangs on to something and you're like trying to, it's like a death grip. You gotta let go. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh, Cancer, card number 24. You belong to paradise. Allow the softness of life, the soft petals to just embrace you. Allow it to gently caress your face. And this is so important, seeing the softness all around the face, because as I was saying in Scorpio's reading, this is our identity in this life. This is who I am. This is who you see when you think of me. When you allow that to be surrounded by softness, how beautiful, how beautiful. The scents that come with the soft petals, I mean, typically that's where the scent is, right? Surrounded by the soft petals, the sweet smells of life. You have to allow yourself to smell the roses. It's okay for you to have thorns. There's nothing wrong with having thorns. The thorns of a rose do not detract from its beauty. Hot diggity dang, Joy. Joy, Joy, come. Joy, Joy, come. Oh, and the cat's chasing after her. Joy, come. Look, just because your shirt says you are queen of everything does not mean you are. This girl, you're in timeout. This is timeout. See, poor life choices, girl. You making poor life choices. You letting that silly boy run your life. Now who's in trouble? Because he meowing like he's being hurt. Now you're in trouble. Stay away from silly boys. Stay away from silly boys. Okay? Make better life choices for yourself. And mind your business, girl. Mind your business. Don't even look out that window. If you're going to get all riled up, no one's even outside. Girl. Card number 28, collaborative dreaming. There will be those who come into your life to help you bring your dreams to fruition. They will share the same dream as you, the same goal, the same desires. That's your tribe. Allow your tribe back in. You don't have to go this alone. You don't have to, again, continue punishing yourself for things in the past. If it hurt you in the past, allow yourself to look it in the eyes and wish it farewell, because you're moving forward. You're walking forward in life. You're growing. You're expanding your consciousness. You're allowing yourself to ripen in your inner, under, and overstanding of yourself and your soul. It's okay for you to heal. You are not that wound. You carry the wound. You are not the wound. And understand, if there's a part of you that's like, but I'm so wounded. I'm such a wounded person. Girlfriend. Okay. You, madame. Mm-hmm. Pay attention. Pay attention. We're talking about life right here. We're talking about life. You are not the wound. You are not the wound. You just are not the wound. It's time to allow yourself to calm down. Just calm yourself. Calm down. Allow yourself to enjoy this moment. No. Turn away from the things that return you back to a state of toxicity. You're being toxic right now. Okay? Okay. Return to a state of sweetness, sweet calm. Focus. There you go. There you go. No. There you go. See? There. No. There. No. There. No. She's smiling. I love you, Joy. I love you. So, Cancer, allow yourself to return to center. 100% at 11:22. Love it. Love it. Allow yourself to return to center. Allow yourself to really just begin processing. Don't let yourself be distracted by things that aren't even within your house. Okay? It's like this silly girl right here. She's allowing herself to be distracted by things outside of the house, things that don't even actually present as a threat. But because she feels so small, she feels the need to be overly defensive of herself. And there's nothing wrong with defending yourself, protecting your space, establishing boundaries and enforcing them. But why would you ever feel it was a good use of your time, energy, and focus to be fixated on something that is clear across the other street? It's not worth it. Joy, is it worth it? Did anything happen to you? No, there's nothing. Focus on what's inside the house. That's right. See, you're nice and calm now. You're nice and calm now. All right. Good job, girl. You've calmed down. See? Time out is good. All right, go. Run free. Run free. She's the queen of everything. All right, Cancer, I hope this helps give you clarity. You have a lot of really beautiful things coming for you. A lot of really beautiful things. But if you're too busy holding on to the past, holding on to pain that was meant to simply grow you, help you learn things, if you are so hung up on the delivery of those lessons, the people that were used to deliver the lessons, you don't stand a chance of receiving. You just don't, because your hands are already full. How are you going to receive abundance? How are you going to receive all this beautiful stuff? Love, acceptance, feeling loved. Wow, that's important. It's important for you to feel loved. It's important for everyone to feel loved. And again, if your awareness is overflowing with fixation on things in the past, things that can no longer be changed, they can simply be accepted. You're not going to have room to process or even acknowledge, be aware that beautiful things are being given to you. So allow yourself to move forward. Hello, Miss Joy. She's nice and calm now. So you guys, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me every single time I'm live. Bless you. Bye.